You know how bad I want to smash this grill, but I'm not going to do it this time. Hey everybody, welcome to the Ridgway world. I'm Jeff and that's Terry. We got all their ideas for this grill. This grill originally was bought right after my virtual escape when we were in Hawaii. I got the opportunity when we were at the house in Hawaii. They had an X grill. Was all stainless, and it was brand new. And when I used it there for the week we were there, I loved it. It had stainless steel grates in it, stainless steel burners. So and the whole chassis of this is stainless steel. So instead of paying $500 again, the options are better now.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Basically, all the guts are rotted out. Even though the burners were stainless steel, they still rot out because it's basically sitting outside all the time. This is the tray. I don't know if everybody can see the tray, but even the tray rotted out.
Ewy.
And I was thinking about I could reuse this, but now I might as well, if I'm replacing it all, I might as well get another tray for it too. So we'll set that aside. That was an afterthought because when I started to move it, everything was falling out the bottom because usually it sits right over there, but for sunlight and being able to see what I'm doing, I wanted to bring it over here. But I don't know if anybody can see this. The interior of this model.
Oh, you already took it all out.
No, well, I took the grates. They fell out right here, and when I moved it over here, so I just
rotted.
Oh, it was horrible. I never seen anything like it. So everything else seems to be in pretty good shape. We got to take the cotter pins out of the burners, replace them, and then we have igniters that we have to replace, which are these things. Each burner has its own, and this is a 5-burner grill. And again, it's an X grill, which I enjoyed. So if anybody has the option that they want to do instead of buying a new one, they want to clean their old one up and rebuild it, you go to every one of these will have a serial number on it. Built into it, there's a nameplate on them that you can get the nut. And John, that's one of Daddy's
Johnny.
old aprons.
Johnny.
Come on, back up, buddy. So, but there's the serial numbers on it, and it's so easy, not like back in the day when you couldn't get parts, and if you did, you never knew if they were going to be right for your grill. But you go online, and they'll give you so many opportunities of different places you can buy it.
And you match up the numbers.
Yep, just match up your brand name and match up your order number and everything, and you can get it. I think
John,
it took us
get out.
Through Amazon, go Amazon. It took like a day and a half to get all the parts. And what we're going to be doing today is, I don't know if you can see this. So these are the deflectors, and these are going to sit basically right over the burner like this. After you put the burner in.
And how are you going to attach them?
They just hang, actually.
Oh, they just hang?
They have a little spot. I don't know if you can see that, but I'll show you.
Did it come with instructions?
Instructions, come on. But see back here, see these little grates, or these little cutouts?
Yeah.
That's where these things sit like this, and they sit on this side the same way, or vice versa, depending on which way you put it. Like that.
Okay.
And they don't go anywhere. And they usually go over the burners, like this.
But I mean like instructions so that you know which thing to do first.
Basically, you start at the bottom and work your way up. You have igniters in here, which are wiring. These are the igniters.
And anybody can do this?
Anybody can do this. Honey, you could do it, and you would do it perfectly, I am sure. But see, what you get here, back in the day, you used to have one burner that was the lighter, and it would ignite all the other ones with another burner that went across the back. Not anymore. Every burner has its own igniter, which wires right to this switch. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that switch off first. And another good thing about an X grill, I don't know why, but this stinking battery that they gave us is still working fine. So we're going to stop.
Oh yeah, that's been like 6 years, right?
Yep, 6 or 7 actually. That's why I said this was a very good purchase of a grill back in the day. So right now we're going to take the igniter off.
I think my virtual escape was 2017.
17?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can see this, but here's here's the igniter. So all these little wires have to go in. This one will stay because this goes to the burner right here, which is in good shape.
And everybody will know that.
Yes, and it doesn't matter where you plug these in. There's no schematic or of numerical order or anything you got to put in there. But every one of these that we get is set up for this grill. And then see, it has the female end, and then the male end is on that. So you can park any one of them, because all you're going to do is, when you get the gas turned on, you're going to push that button, and it's going to ignite all of them anyway. So it doesn't matter which one goes to where and how. So, all right, first off, let's take the old burners out. And we got trusty DeWalt needle nose pliers. Now sometimes these can be a real pain in the ass to take out.
What is that, like a cotter pin?
Yeah, it's a cotter pin.
I don't know.
So, but I brought my trusty.
So when did it start rusting? Right away? Like,
No. It took a few years to start rusting, but it just.
But it's been that, because that's a lot of.
Yeah, well, I was using it. Why it was rusty, because I had the infrared covers on it, and I was using that as the burner. So it wasn't really hitting the grates. But the grates, I was surprised, because if you see these grates, they're stainless steel. And the ones that were on it were stainless steel, but yet they were rotted away to nothing. When I moved it, like I said earlier, everything just collapsed inside it.
So these new insides should last the same.
Well, I hope, if you know, and I think right now all the guts that we got for this grill only cost less than $90. It may have been an $84 or $85.
So
the only
it's well worth it.
Oh, it's well worth it. $500 or $90. Again, I'll have to buy a tray, but what's that going to be? 30 or 40 more. All right, so we've got the majority of the clips out. If I get this thing out, that's just a see, things just fall the hell out. Okay, so we're taking this. See, they're all falling apart also. That's how bad of a shape it is. And see, the burners only sit like this. They sit on that tray like this, and then they come out. And then you got to take the igniter off. I'm not using them again, so we'll pop them babies off because they only snap on. Let's take this one off. And by no means am I a grill rebuilder or a professional, believe me. I'm just like everybody else. I just wing it and try to do the best I can with it. So I think anybody, like I said, Terry, at any given time could do this if she wanted to. If you wanted to, hon.
Yeah.
So there's that. There are the burners. The burners are gone. And if you look at these, see, these were stainless, but see, they're already degrading so bad and then falling apart and rusting out. They could have lasted a little bit longer, but why? You might as well, if you're going to do it, let's do it right. When in doubt, rip it out. So the only problem is I'm going to have to get under here.
Did you get new ones of these?
No,
too?
they just sit in a tray, so they're not problematic. All they are is to stop airflow from hitting different burners. So, and they just sit up on the tray like that. There's nothing to them. So if I have to adapt or fix something there, I will. But to see the little places where they are still have their, well, that one doesn't. So, but I can fix that because I'll probably find it and I'll put a screw in the back. So now we got to figure out how to get to the underneath of the plugs. So probably it's going to have to take some creative nudging because they're all wire tied. Yeah, wire tied up. Now that one's in it.
When you say plugs, what exactly are you referring to?
These plugs. They
look like miniature tie wraps.
They are, but yeah, they're just holding the plug and a wire to go to the back.
To the igniter.
Yes, that is.
From the igniter to the burners.
Correct, honey. Okay, that's that. That's that. Is there any more that I can't see that's hiding under there? I think that's it. So
You did a good job cutting all your ear hair.
Thank you. Is it really thick?
No.
You know what I hate? You just brought that up. Is with the little black hairs grow out of the top of your ear. I know it's an old man disease, and I always hated it.
I guess because I don't have that problem.
I know you don't have it, but
That sounds like a little werewolf thing you got going on.
You know you don't have. Also, good day for, is the glare too bad from my legs?
No,
Okay.
you have nice
Because
legs.
this is the first day, I think it was what, we're mid-60s, I think?
Yeah, it's beautiful out here.
Yeah, so this is a fine day to rebuild your grill.
Yeah, it's especially since a lot of rain's coming.
When's it raining? This week?
Yeah,
God.
I know.
It seems like this winter has been dark, dreary, and rainy, like basically the whole time.
And windy.
Hell, and windy too.
Say hi to the camera, Luna Tuna. Say hi. Say hi, everybody.
Oh, it's just got. Everybody has electrical tape. Huh?
Want to say hello, Johnny? Huh? He's still doing wonderful.
Okay, so see, these are all the igniters. There was 5 burners, 5 igniters came out.
Okay.
So we're going to replace those first and feed them through. But I'm not going to worry too much about
Connecting them fully.
fully yet, because we can do that later. I'll get under there once we put the burners on. Sorry. And if you look under here, there's hummingbird feed under here. There's one of my old
Look at that.
Kiss
That's
the Cook
rusty.
aprons.
That's rusty too.
What?
The bottom of this.
It's not bad though. So here's one of those things that I was telling you
Oh,
about.
I think you need to throw that away.
Here's one of those things that go right here for that divider. That's pretty nasty. So what other things did you have planned today, hon, other than watching me rebuild our
Well,
grill?
I just wanted to sit out here and get some sun.
Right. Because why? What's the best thing for you?
Vitamin D, and I know I'm low on it. And we'll find out if you're low in a couple days.
Yep. I was thinking it would possibly be today that I would have found out, or yesterday, because they notified me that they were processing it. So, but yeah, anybody, it makes you feel so much better just being out in the sunlight. I know I have my back to it, but I mean, just to get the vitamin D, and our family's very proponents of getting plenty of vitamin D. So anytime you can get out, it's going to benefit you in the sunlight.
Yep.
Rainy, ugly, dreary days don't help, but this is good. So here we got, we're going to find my hookup spot. So here, we have these 2 little chop spots, or cut spots, is where these things will snap into as your igniter.
And you put them wherever you want to, or just under where those holes are?
Right, they snap right in the hole.
Oh, okay.
So, and then they go here, and they go on the burner. I don't know if you remember when I got this from Home Depot, that they had put this together, and what they did is these things are supposed to go over the opening for the gas, which allows gas to come through to the burner, and then it ignites and it comes through these holes.
Okay.
Well, 2 of them were missed. They were shoved in there, but they missed setting it on the end of that knob. So when I fired that thing up, this thing caught on fire. It just went up, and then I quickly knocked it down and extinguished it. Of course, and that one's bent. So see how it's bent in?
You need pliers.
Yeah. So, but either way, nobody got hurt. It was one of those things that happens. And
Did I tell you I have physical therapy 2 times this coming week?
2 times?
Yep, Tuesday and Thursday.
And how are you feeling right now? That's the key to everything.
Better than last week and better than the week before. So it's improving. It's not gone yet, but it's improving.
Slowly but surely, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's a
and
good
they,
thing.
you know, he when he evaluated me, he said it is a compressed nerve, as you know. Well, that's what he believes. I didn't have an MRI yet.
Oh,
so.
okay. And just
Only if physical therapy doesn't work, I get MRI.
right, and that's like insurance. Everybody knows that insurance is not a easy tool to maneuver through and everything, because like Terry had a CAT scan, and then now the next part of the process is she has to go for physical therapy.
Right.
Then the possibility of an MRI, because
Right.
MRIs are so
And
expensive.
the CAT scan pretty much just ruled out that there wasn't anything that needed immediate surgery or anything.
Right. And I had the opportunity today. A fan stopped me in Walmart and we chatted for a little bit. It was very nice talking to him.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was kind of neat. Oh, there it is. Fell off. So yeah, it was good. He said he'd been a fan for a long time, and he watches everything and then rewatches it, which was amazing. I told him we appreciate him and.
Did you get his name?
No, it was. Oh. It was one of those quick hitters, you know. Okay, so there, we got the burners in, and what it's going to need is a cotter pin at the end. So we're going to see.
Oh, look at all them.
Yeah.
You've got to put all these in.
No, this is my.
Oh, that's your own kit.
That's my own kit. So.
Oh, okay.
So we're going.
So do they don't come with cotter pins? Then
No,
you have
I didn't
to buy
see them.
them separately.
You have to buy them separately. So. Luckily, I have I keep a set of these around just for shits and giggles. And so there, you just cotter pins. You just bend around so they don't come back through. It almost looks like I know what I'm doing, but I don't.
Yes, you do.
But I wing it. We do the best we can with what we have. And again, there's not too many problems here where you'd have to worry about a cotter pin falling out anyway. You could probably do without it or not even worry about it, because how often is these burners going to pop off the back?
So did you get a new one of these too?
No. I don't mind that because I can clean that up.
Oh.
So it's just like the exterior, you can clean that up to make that look better than it really is. Or I shouldn't say better than it is, but Johnny, you still local, buddy?
He's staying right here.
Very good.
He's just enjoying the day and being outside, huh?
Yeah. This is like one of those days where you just wish, and I know you can't swim, of course, but you just wish the pool was open.
Hey, it's coming.
I know it's coming. So now we're going to put the deflectors on, and the deflectors they're just to radiate the heat and keep the grease from falling down on your burner. Because everybody knows when you cook chicken, and I love to cook chicken, especially Ridgway chicken, that you don't want the grease to hit your flame, because then all of a sudden flames erupt. So these deflectors are basically to help stop. And see, this is all they do. They just sit over just like that.
Okay.
It's very, very simple concept. And again, this is all stainless also.
How come they seem like they're tilted? Is that the way the burners are?
I think they tilt. So
they slope down towards the back.
I don't know that. That's a good question. I think maybe because the grill's sloping on the concrete where it's sitting, which is a possibility.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Throwing out ideas, but that's strictly a guess. So far, everything's perfectly fitting. And again, that's part of the process. Just get the serial number, get the make of the machine, and you can find anything for it. There. And one more. There we go.
Nice.
So basically the guts are done. So, and then we have, the next step would be, I'm putting the cart before the horse, of course, but I'll wire it next.
Okay.
And then, but I just want to see the finished product of the top before I get underneath it, because I'm going to have to take a few minutes to wire tie and stuff like that. And want to make sure, sometimes the plastic sticks to things. Make sure you get that off, because there's nothing like.
Oh yeah. If you're burning that.
Yeah. Yeah, because remember, I think we burned in the grills. We burned an Xbox, I think. I've damaged the grill.
No way. I didn't have anything to do with it.
I'm sure, hon, but I think it was.
I think I tried to stop you each time.
And I think one of the times, somehow the grill got kicked over by maybe our youngest son, maybe.
Hmm.
Oh my!
Where are you going?
Holy!
Yeah, that's.
Holy!
I don't care. I don't
You
care.
can't do that.
Heck, I can't. If he started busting my stuff, I'll bust it.
Video games.
Oh, that's
Jesus Christ!
Okay, so far so good.
They look pretty.
Yeah, they're coming along well. They got a good shine to them. But yeah, you don't want any of this crappy plastic to stick to it, because that burns and ruins your meal. You don't want that. So, and this is.
Nosy John. John's snipping away like, hey.
Yeah. So there you
What
go.
are we
I mean,
making?
doesn't that look good?
Looks nice.
Yeah.
So all you have to do is wire it?
Yeah, wire it, put the diverter back in, and then it should work. So, hey, buddy, I love you dearly. You got... John, thanks, buddy. Get out. You get grease on your head. Come on, Daddy's got to finish. Daddy's got to finish it.
What's he see something?
He's probably smelling old junk food that's probably laying in there, or he's looking through it like, oh, it's an old new world, look.
John.
This is like a TV box. One of them old-fashioned TV boxes.
John,
no, you can't get in there.
You can't get in there.
No, buddy. Here, why don't you get
John.
the wires around your head? Come on, back away, bud. Come on.
John, come here.
Come on, follow Mama. Follow Mama.
Come
Over
here.
There. That's it. Listen. Thank you.
What are you doing? You can't go in there, knucklehead. Let me see.
Okay, so then we're going to have to feed these babies through the hoe.
And then you what, kind of tie them together? Or?
Yeah, I'll use
Electrical
wire,
tape? Or?
No, wire ties, I think.
Okay.
Because again, you don't want to use...
There's a hole on the, right where the igniter is.
Yep.
I don't know if I could show you that.
Well, no,
Oh,
you're
what's
right.
this right here?
That's where I'm going.
Oh,
So, right.
Johnny, you're a nosy boy.
You got bad breath, buddy. Woo!
Well, he's what? Close to 100?
Well, yeah, he's 14 years old, so he's allowed to have bad breath, I guess. So, okay, so we're going to feed these over and go through this slot here. And plug them in. That goes right up there. There's that. Oh, man, it hurts.
You should have some knee pads on.
No, I didn't wear no dang knee pads. Okay.
We could put some Kotex on there.
Yeah, we could. That would be funny, wouldn't it? All right, there's one, and they just snap in male, female. See, if you can see in there. See the male end there and the female end here. 2. 3. 4. And where's number 5?
Cinco.
Cinco, where you be?
There it is. It's on the
Oh, it
ground.
fell. Okay, good. Good eye. All right, so that should be 5. Pull you out of there because you shouldn't be in that close to that because we're going to wire tie the other ones in. But for now, till I do that, we can put you back in. Put the wire plastic nut back on. Active day here at the Ridgway house with helicopters and planes. Let's listen. Put the camera down there and see if you hear it.
Am I supposed to make a snapping noise?
Yeah. Let's read. We'll watch something.
Maybe the battery's no good.
Maybe, yeah. Which it was good.
Yeah. What size battery is it?
That's a double A. A double over. I know it's not that way, but yep, it's probably the battery. But either way, I think everybody has seen the gist of this and how to do it. What I'm going to do next is something like I said, we're going to wire tie, get some small wire ties, and we're going to wire tie them to the strand of gas line that runs to where across to the in burner, and then this is where it hooks to the propane tank. So I'll wire it tied to that so it doesn't get the wire any closer to the flame. So, because you don't want that burning, because you want all your igniters to work, not like this with a dead battery. But so I hope everybody enjoyed this. You know, little things like this anybody can do. That's why, you know, do it yourself if you want to save some money. Because, like I said, everybody on the internet companies will make replacement parts for your grill, whatever grill it is, whether it's a Weber or whether it's an X grill. So Terry didn't like the aesthetics of this about being green and smudgy. As you can see, the front is all green. Look at the door. So I'm going to do a little Weeman's or Wyman's stainless steel cleaner and polish. See how it comes up. It may not take this off because this has been here a while. Yeah, it didn't do too much, take care of the problem back here, because you got to figure it's taking off dirt.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to dig into this, but I can do it. I can use a little, maybe even since it's stainless steel, I could probably use
take some buffing.
or a Mr. Clean, one of those Mr. Clean things. But I think that'll come off without a doubt. Whether I use this or a pressure washer to get the green off and then shine it would probably be better. Because
Okay.
we'd probably go through a lot of this. Hey, let's look and see what this one said.
Oh.
Oh.
Aww.
By the time you read this apron, you could have gotten me a beer. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. And
I've
what you
only-
wear at one time?
I think one time, and I wore it with the hat too. The hat is another one that's,
Aww.
but we can wash them,
Yeah.
So, again, I hope everybody enjoyed this. Take care of your stuff yourself, save a boatload of money, and it's actually fun to do on a summer, spring day, whatever is good for you. I mean, it's not that hard. If I can do it, you can do it. So everybody have a great day and a good life. And take care. Enjoy the weather.